Yeah, right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. South on the another Lieutenant Jimmy Jr. Let's go ahead and roll the intro. Alright, so like I said, if you like what I'm doing, definitely go to that link right there. Put all my work there, did everything else, and also told me so I can keep doing what I'm doing. Alright, so let's go to the web page. Alright, so we are looking at Q's going Winter Wonderland. Now, usually I do path notes, but there seems to be no path notes. Instead, we're looking at Winter Wonderland stuff. So, as you know, we've got the ship now, and after I'm kind of looking at this, we've got the stats of this ship, so we can actually take a look at this ship in a minute. On the Twitch last night, if you was watching Twitch, Ambassador Kel was actually flying the ship and having fun with it, did everything else on his Twitch stream last night. So if you missed that later on when I'm doing the editing it, I'll post his little Twitch stream in there so you can watch the ship in action. Um, but overall, it's an interesting ship, did everything else and all. Um, Next thing, we've got new costumes. So there's people who like to pick up the Winter Wonderland type looks to everything else. Well, this is the new looks, and I couldn't help it that I had to post Gorn's. Gorn needs an ugly sweater too. So yes, you'll be able to get another sweater style. And if you notice the little discovery character, the little tardigrade thing that's everything else and all. So yeah. Um, and then for the weapons, you can actually see the weapon in use here. So once again, it's basically a lightsaber style weapon. That's everything else and all. So that's gonna be the new thing. Um, then we got this little thing here. Um, My guess is these guys are thought to come from the pits of hell to attack. Then you've got this little red cloud that you can throw and causes people to have like nightmares of some sort. It's like a little cloud I'm guessing you can throw. Then you got this little, to me that looked like a scorch ring. You know, you kind of run around with the scorch ring, you shoot like a scorch ring type thingy, just and everything else and all. And then, of course, last but not least, we have our nice little creature here, this everything else that runs around and this everything else. And then, I had no idea, supposed to be a hat, it looks like, this everything else. Uh, but to go to Wonderland, like I said, it's definitely coming out real soon. And this is like I said, no patch notes. All they had was this. Now, let's take a look at the stats of this ship. Now, like I said, later on when I'm doing the editing and I send it to my Patreon page, I will put the Twitch stream because Ambassador Kyle was running around with this shit last night and playing with the ship instead of everything else and all, which was a very interesting style instead of everything else and all. Um, I'm guessing that's to the video. It is, it's a video. Um, like I said, this is a close up of the ship, as you can see. Um, Now the interesting thing is at level 30, you can pick this ship up at level 30. You get 33,000 at 30, 37 at 50, and 34 at 60. And it's basically a cruiser because it's got 2 weapons in the rear, 2 weapons in the front. It's got 3 device slots. Um, Not saying what it is, it's got one universal seat. But overall, it's not bad. The console comes with it's called the Chain of Fire. And as you can see, you can go dual cannons on this thing. That's everything else and all. But the ability, that's everything else. There it is right there called chain of fire. This vessel comes equipped with chain of fire console. A powerful console that flashes near that with fire when activated. It also leashes onto the effective ship, dealing fire damage as it drags them along with your short duration. This console also provides a passive boost to fire damage, install thrusters, and control expertise. So it's basically a controlling device. This console mod may be equipped on any starship on any console slot, but you only have one of them now. Then the next one is a trait. Null Grator starship trait. Upon reaching level 5 in your, I cannot pronounce it, starship, you will unlock the Null Grator starship trait. With this trait is slotted, going at full throttle while in combat will shoot a giant burst of flames behind your ship, dealing fire damage both initially and over time to all those affected. So it's basically like a Platinum Dump 3 ability, where as you're flying, and they actually did this on the stream, on the Twitch stream, where he was flying around, he zipped over some shit, just everything else, when the thing was activating, just everything else, and it kind of did like a fire damage to the target, just everything else. Um, and then clicking on this thumbnail, see different variety shields options in the game. So, I mean, overall, it's not a bad idea shield, but as you notice now, I know I got asked a while back, what happened to all the greens? If you really look at it, we used up all the green shit. There are no more green shit. We used them all up. They're all, gone now. So, we're now doing Klingon shit. So, um, overall, it's an interesting type shit, just everything else and all. When he did the chain of fire out of this little thing here, basically it looked like a spinal lance type ability where it fired out of this little opening right here. But instead of being like a spinal lance or a quantum lance, no, it was just literally all this fire that you see here. It was just a gigantic burst of fire. You can think of like a dragon, coming down, locking onto you, and then doing its, fire breath attack with the dragon, this and everything else. Well, that's what this kind of looked like. It was um, a stream of fire hitting a target, doing some damage. To me, it didn't seem like it did much. Then again, the spinal lance don't do much. The corner lance don't do much. So that's what it was. It did like a stream of fire hit a target, then it passed over, and then he did his trait thing, where as he passed over the target, he did that kind of like Platinum Dump 3 style, but instead it was just a like an afterburn kicking in and everything behind it as he passed over the target, catching on fire and feeling fire damage. So that's that. Now, I kind of needed the sound for a reason because they're playing a song. I'm not sure that's copyright protected or not, but it's an interesting song that they picked, and there's that flame of fire that they was talking about. Unfortunately, like I said, it's a very short video. Very short. Um, but I mean, overall, it's not a bad idea. Shit, that's everything else and all. It just, like I said, I mean, as of now, yeah, no more drink shit. We're not gonna start doing Klingon ships, just everything else and all. This is what it looks like when it's just sitting still. When it's moving, it's kind of like doing this when it's moving. Then like I said later on, I'll have to cut the Twitch stream then, just everything else and all that. You can see Ambassador Kyle playing with it, just everything else. And then like I said, just that energy thirst that called right here. Ask what it looks like. So, it says I've got 3 people watching my stream. Hi everybody. Otherwise, like I said, utilize the patch note, but today, no patch notes. It's just winter news. And then, like I was saying earlier, Keith definitely coming back. And there it is right there. The picture right here, when it's going full throttle, you'll see flames coming off the sides here. The damage is actually done back here as it passes over targets. So this is what it looks like when it's, going full throttle. As I'm understanding, you have to keep it at full throttle for it to take effect. And then, of course, your Gorn's got to have your sweaters and all. And then, like I said, every year they put out a new weapon. So this year's that. That's the weapon this year. Otherwise, like I said, I don't know what else to say. Just really didn't put out no patch note, just winter stuff. So Q Wonderland definitely coming. Alright, so I lost all my thought watchers. Aw. Yeah, well, I'm gonna jump off here. I don't know what else to say, so I'm Jenny Jr., leader and owner of the SAS fleet. Definitely go look me up if you're interested, just everything else, and that's about all I gotta say right now. So bye now. Yeah, you Federation players, lead along Costa, you Romulan players, Joe on True, you Cleon players, Kapla, and you General players, Victory Light, and I'll see everyone later now. And also, Merry Christmas! See everyone later now, bye.